All right, internet people, folks, friends, countrymen, lend me your beers. I'm really tired. I didn't get much sleep last night. I've been trying to figure out some of the problems with my machine, and it's been frustrating, to say the least. One of the problems I was having was I don't have a wireless adapter inside my computer. We built it. A friend of mine and I built it, and we are like, oh, we'll just have a network card. That's what I have for my internet. I don't need wireless. Not thinking that, a few years down the road, I might need wireless, and that's where I'm at now. So my wireless adapter was not plugged all the way in to my computer. And I was getting all these really, really weird things happening last night. And I was up pretty late trying to figure it out. And I just happened to touch it, and suddenly my bandwidth just flew out the roof, and all the little quirkiness stopped. So that was one of the major issues apparently with my machine. As you can see, what I'm doing right now is what's called weight painting, vertex painting. And what I'm doing is setting it up so that testing out the particle system, the hair system. I just wanted to kind of play around with it because it's been a hot minute since I played with it. And it's kind of like sculpting. It really is. It's strangely like sculpting. But it's also like messing with real hair, except, real hair doesn't stay when you let it go. It actually has weight and gravity and all that affect it. But anyway, you could see that I'm just kind of fooling around here at the beginning, playing around, doing some settings. I actually think it kind of starts looking pretty good, in my own opinion. Pretty into it. I'm very excited to get to the point where I'm doing the renders. And as you can see, the even the sculpture without the details right now looks pretty good when I do the test renders. I'm very, very excited to see what comes out of this. I'm gonna start sculpting here in a minute, and take the face to a little more detail, and really, really starting to get into the look of this guy. I hope Kevin Cross is enjoying what he looks like. Probably gonna have to start studying monkey lips or ape lips, because I struggle with lips in general. Just one of those things that doesn't necessarily come out the easiest for me. So what I think I might do is just get some pictures and just Google the webs for. I'm getting lost watching this. Google the webs for some images of monkeys and whatnot, just so I have a reference. Because the only reference I'm using is those two right there. I have my laptop beside me while I'm doing this, so that I can listen to Pandora and not have any sound from the computer. I've got headphones on, and I'm actually live streaming all of this on Twitch, on my Twitch account. And if anyone wants that and wants to see it, I'm going to try and do that whenever I do my sculpting, or some of the work that you're going to see later is I'm working on the characters for PNG. One's name is Neville, one's name is Alexander. And Neville is a punk rock guy, and Alexander is a goth guy. And you'll see them in a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to be live streaming those, and whenever I work on them, I'm hoping to get people to come out and, not out, but come and watch me and comment and hey, maybe you're a fan of Blender and you go, hey, dude, that you're doing this wrong. I would love that. But as you can see, I had a lot of fun. Here we go. This is Neville. Actually, wow, it's almost got them mixed up. Wow. So what I'm doing here is we've got this postcard from the lamp. It's the first one, and I'm not going to spoil it. But what I'm doing here is creating the character Nevbat, which is I might have a video of me doing a turntable of it, but it's basically the Neville character dressed up like Batman, and we thought it'd be funny as if he would wear a suit and have spray painted himself black and had a black suit with gray shirt and obviously the yellow highlights. And because this flex rig, this guy was already made. This is my character. I had already made this character, and I'm just changing his clothes and certain things. I'm trying to render it out right now to see if I can get rid of that red sheen. And I just think it's because the light is so close to him in the actual scene. But I've got to talk with my partner before I go any further into these. I've sent him 2 reference images, and hopefully he's going to watch this and see what I've done. But the next part will probably be putting the hair, the mohawk, which I think off camera I changed to black, or a deep gray. I'm not sure which one I did. But I save this guy as its own, I save each version of the character as different ones because there's no telling when I'm going to need Nevbat or just the regular Neville. And here you see me using the flex rig from its default start, and it's just got a bunch of sliders and a bunch of little things, and you can see how I start adjusting the nose, the cheeks, the hairstyle, the clothing, all this stuff, and it literally makes thousands upon thousands upon thousands of characters. And the guy on the right hand side is the original Alexander that I created when I first got a hold of the flex rig. It came out Creative Commons, oh Lord, I think 2 years ago, a year ago, I don't really remember, but it's on CG Cookie. It's created by Jonathan Williamson from CG Cookie and a couple of other larger Blender users, contributors. They're an awesome group of people, but it's completely free, as is Blender. And as you can see, I'm trying to get the tone of him. He's a goth guy, so he's very pale. I was trying to get almost dead looking look to him. But yeah, the flex rig is really awesome because it's fully animatable rig, which later throughout the 100 days, hopefully I'll be able to start working on things like walk cycles and storyboarding the main animation. So yeah, and you can see me here just trying to, I kind of was thinking, what if Alexander actually is a albino or an albino? I don't know. What if he's got that? That would be interesting. Never thought of that before. So yeah, Palance, if you're listening, what do you think of that?